Shaking bait, Ricky Bobby. Shaking bait, Ricky Bobby.
Welcome guys to Warmer 4 Reviews. My name's Angel, and right now I'm going to do a complete trailer breakdown for Ready Player One. Some of you haven't seen it already, I have the first reaction to Ready Player One. Now I want to break down this trailer because I really enjoyed the book that came out in 2012. This book is about a future society where everybody is immersed into this virtual reality world that's called the Oasis, and you could be anything you ever wanted. You could be a Star Wars character, visit Tatooine and every Star Wars planet. You could visit Middle Earth, the world of Harry Potter. You could have a magical wand. You could fly on one of those like brooms. Any pop culture thing you could ever think of is inside this Oasis, and it feels like a real place. So all these people that live, they live on this thing called the stacks. You see the stacks right here. Those are just like a shitty world. It's a shitty world, and everybody wants to go home after work and escape into this reality world. And you see it today. We're all obsessed with our cell phones. We're all on the computers 24/7. So it makes sense that we're headed towards a virtual reality world. So this might be our future in like 30 years. So that's pretty interesting. Now, okay, let's watch the trailer. I will be breaking it down. The trailer begins. These are called the stacks. You see all the trailers stacked up?
In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on Earth.
Well, it addresses that the book's going to be different from the movie from the get-go. It says that they're in Ohio, on Columbus, Ohio, while the book, it takes place in Oklahoma. So it already tells you there's going to be some slight changes, or hopefully not too many drastic changes.
When you live in the stacks.
Now I want to frame it right here because you see this girl. She's dancing on the pole right there. And that shows you the virtual reality, how that works. You see that girl, she's a little bit overweight. She's got the visor on. So that means in the Oasis, she could be the hottest stripper, the hottest exotic dancer, or she could be a female, a male. She could be anything she ever wanted. So right now she's stripping, so she's probably working, making some money on the online because they always monetize everything. So this kind of shows you one of the first frames in this trailer. It shows you how anybody could be anything. So that's pretty cool. And that's this little hideout place where he goes
generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go.
There's nowhere left to go, so alluding that the world is kind of in a really bad place, or the world is just not fun to be at, so everybody just goes in the Oasis.
Except the Oasis.
So you put it on, you just emerge into this world.
Like I mean anything.
Now I want to pause it right here. You see Harley Quinn and what appears to be Deadpool. Is that Deadpool? It looks like it's Deadpool. It could be Deadshot. We don't really know. But it just shows you that the Oasis, you could be your favorite Marvel or DC character. So you could be walking around as Batman. You could be walking around as Superman. You could be doing all these things. Now in the book, there's restrictions because you have to, there's like specific zones where you can't use weapons. There's zones where the zones are called like a planet basically. If you go to this planet, you can't use certain weapons. There's no fighting. Like there's schools inside the Oasis. Like you go to school in the Oasis. You don't go to a real place. Or they let you use that in real. And in their schools, they have rigs where you get taught by a virtual reality teacher, which is pretty cool. And in those zones, there isn't any magic allowed. There isn't any fighting allowed. And when you die inside the Oasis, your avatar restarts. So anything you've ever earned, you go back to zero. So you could play for 10 years inside the Oasis, earn so many perks, and if you die, you have to start over. So you can't really die. So right here, this scene, it's called the No Gravity nightclub. Either the No Gravity nightclub or the Anti-Gravity nightclub. I forgot exactly the terminology, but this is a scene in the book where they go to a party by the co-creator. His name is Ogden Morrow, the OG. And you see right here all these people dancing. That is freaking awesome, and I'm glad they kept that in the trailer because that's one of the best scenes in the entire book. Like people show up to this party, like he shows up in the DeLorean with like, and his DeLorean has like Ghostbusters like decals. It's pretty awesome. And right now you get to see that the Anti-Gravity Club is gonna be in the book, so in the movie, so that's really exciting. And well, let's just continue watching. And then right here again. Right here again we have the Iron Giant. Now Stephen Spielberg and the Iron Giant, that's very interesting because the Iron Giant wasn't in the original novel, But there was an interview by Stephen Spielberg. He said he didn't want to use all his property, all of his movie references in this movie because it would be kind of like self-promoting. So he probably changed some of his stuff and added like the Iron Giant. And this over here also, it could be Deadpool. I don't know who that is. It could have been Deadpool. That's pretty cool. And right here, just see a little chasing. And this, it looks like it's Batman. I really can't tell what that is on that Scorpion just destroying everything. It could be like a version of somebody like Batman and just people shooting up. So you basically anybody you ever want in this book. That looks like an orc or somebody from World of Warcraft. So it says, are you ready? So now this is a teaser trailer. And now this is where it kicks off. Now this is both a reference to the book for a couple reasons, because these are the IOI. These guys are from this company that's basically, let's just say, Apple. They have a company with unlimited resources, and they're all trying to find the Easter egg inside this game. Now this game, the whole hunt of this game is kind of like Willy Wonka, but for video games and movies and pop culture. Whoever finds the Easter eggs gets to own the company. So let's say it's Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg dies, but he leaves behind a will that's literally anybody that goes into Facebook and finds the Easter eggs within Facebook of all the stuff that he liked gets to own the company. That's crazy. Like they were talking about like hundreds of billions of dollars, the richest person on the planet, and they leaving it to anybody that finds it. So you know that big corporations are gonna get everybody they can to try to find this egg. And that's what this company is, the IOI. They're called the Sixers, and these are the bad guys in the movie. You see right here, you have all these people that have been hired. Like, let's say this guy, he's an expert in the movies that the creator James Halliday liked, played by Mark Rylance. Or this guy over here, he could be a movie expert. He's a movie expert. He could be a song expert. He could be a video game expert. So they have experts from all over the world trying to just decipher everything and trying to find the Easter eggs, because there's no clue. They leave this little like passage behind, but it's over 5 years no one has found, and not even, sorry, in 5 years no one has even found a single clue. So that's all right now. Now this is different. This race or whatever is going on right here, it's not in the book, so that's a little variation, a little bit different, because everybody's it's some kind of race. I don't know what for. And also I want to point out that playing Rush is awesome because it's also a throwback to the 80s, because everything that James Halliday loved was the 80s. And right now you even have the music from the 80s, so that's pretty cool. And that's the Kira bike. That's pretty sick. That's awesome. Got the DeLorean, of course, so you can have to explain the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Boom. And then that's the teaser trailer. So it shows you that this entire scene could be happening. Chaos, destruction. And as soon as he takes it off, he's back to his regular trailer in the real world. So you could be in this amazing quest. And this is a great teaser trailer, if you ask me, because it gave you enough, but they didn't give you everything, because we still haven't seen some of our main characters, especially Artemis, who is the female love interest of our main character, Wade Watts. And that's one of the keys that, of course, he has to find three different keys in order to unlock where the Easter egg is. And those are the 3 quests of the plot. So finding one egg, and the second and the third. So this teaser trailer was perfect because it didn't show you James Halliday by Mike Rylance. It didn't show you Artemis, who's going to be played by Olivia Cooke. It didn't show you TJ Miller. I mean, it kind of showed you TJ Miller's character, but not as him. So there's a lot of stuff that they haven't showed us. And those were the Easter eggs that I found. So if you guys saw some Easter eggs that I missed, please let me know, and we'll discuss them in the comments. And what do you guys think of the first teaser trailer? Are you guys excited? If you read the book, are you disappointed, or are you excited that they changed some stuff? And if you're not familiar with this stuff, you still have time to pick up the book. It comes out on March 30th, 2018. It was originally supposed to come out in December 25th, but because of Star Wars, Stephen Spielberg was smart enough to push it back to March 30th. So it should be interesting. Please let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this first teaser trailer at San Diego Comic-Con. And as always, my name's Angel. Thank you guys for watching, and hit me up.